Mm. All right, here we go. Lord Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those that trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, the glory, forever and ever. Father, please be with me on these readings. Please help guide me. Allow my words to be your words, Father. Help me help these people in the very best way possible. Please work through me with the white light of the Holy Spirit. Let me feel the alignment with the white light. Most importantly, let them feel the alignment with the white light. Help me do the very best job that I'm able to do. In Jesus' name I do pray. Amen. My dear angels and spirit guides, I want to thank you for being with me, helping me, and assisting me in my life. I ask you to be with me, help me, and assist me in these readings. Talk to their angels and spirit guides to find out what they need to hear most. Bring those words to my lips. Help me help them in the most profound way possible. Whatever will best benefit them, heal them, help them, motivate them, exhilarate them, get them back on their life path and purpose, increase their vibration. Bring those words to my lips. Help me help them in the very best way possible. Come through clearly and crisply and with clarity. Let everything that I say be real, crisp, and true. Let everything that I write be confirmation to the entire reading. Orchestrate it to give them eyes to see and ears to hear. Protect this room. Only bring those that I can uplift, I can assist, I can help. Keep this room positive. Keep this room an uplifting room where everybody that comes into this room feel better than they did before. Help me help them in the very best way possible. Thank you. So I'm just trying to see because there's nobody in here. I got new glasses. So these are supposed to be for the computer. And if I bend my head down, it works better and it's really clear. Where this isn't as clear. So I wonder why that is. Well, this is like super clear. Huh. Weird. So I think this one has a bigger angle. Interesting. But these don't fit right. They're not comfortable. Interesting. So I'm going to wait, see if anybody logs on, anybody asks a question. The first one's always a freebie, so whoever gets in here first asks a question. And if it doesn't pick up and it doesn't get going, then I'm going to log into TikTok because even though it's YouTube, I want to grow. And they reward. There we go. Good morning. How are you? I'm good. How are you, Tiger? So feel free to type your yes, no question in. I'm trying to make this tighter. What's going on here? I am fine too. Thanks. Excellent. Excellent. Where are you from? You said good morning. Tiger, have I done a question for you before? Tiger Dragon, what a powerful name, eh? And then it almost looks like you say joking after because you got JK. Greek. Wow, that's wonderful. So feel free to type any yes, no question you like. Don't use the word soon. Soon to you could be 10 years to your guides and angels. So just say a yes, no question, and I'll tap into your guides and angels and answer it for you. It's that magical. Dun, 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 dun. Welcome, everybody. So as Tiger's doing that, I'm just going to give the spew because I know there's a lot of people that watch without logging in. So my name is Bonnie B. I am a spiritual psychic medium. What does that mean? It means I only work with the white light. So I connect to your guides, your angels about your life and where you're going. You are welcome to ask a yes, no question. Do not use the word soon. Soon to you could be 10 years to your guides and angels. May I ask if love is coming in? Yes, you can. Is love coming in? All right, let's find out. Is love coming in? And if you guys subscribe just to ask the question, I ask that you don't unsubscribe until I reach 1,000. Please respect my energy for yours, and it doesn't cost you anything to subscribe. Just wait till I reach 1,000 if you want to ever unsubscribe, because I really need to get to that magic number. I need your help. That's why I give my time away for free. So it's in stuck energy, Tiger. I'm shuffling. Hi, Geetha. I'm shuffling. And hope you'll get there. But when it doesn't pop, that means you're in stuck energy. So they actually don't know what's going to happen because your vibrational frequency, your antenna, what you're tuning into, isn't pulsating. The frequency isn't pulsating the answer. So you might want to work on what you think, because it's playing an influence in it. But let's say that you do start to take control of your thought process and you really start to align to having a love partner. Did you see it pop as soon as I shifted the question? So you got some work to do, my friend. That's my whole point. But it popped as soon as my cat's bathing behind the screen. That's why it's doing that. Marvin. So let me get the energy around it. They did answer it. But if you notice, they answered it after I said you're going to work on it. So that means you're going to align to love. You're going to align to it coming in. And that means you've got a few things to do, my friend. Yeah, that's stuck. It wouldn't go back. Yeah, okay. Your answer is yes. But the spade is the shovel to the dirt. There's work for you to do, my friend. What do you need to do? Well, you got to stop doing that thing that you do that's stopping it from coming in. So there's something that you need to end in its totality. Final, finished. And they're telling me you know what that is. It is what's keeping you from your happiness and your passion from coming in. And they don't want you to be afraid, because even when you think about bringing it in, you think about the exhaustion, the work, the effort, the disappointment, the betrayal. Like, you get triggered. And one of the reasons you get triggered is because you used to be a people pleaser. You used to try to make everybody happy. And the angels have been working with you on not doing that anymore. Because if you allow your cup to get empty, you're no good to anybody. So you got to keep your cup full. So that means you have to learn to say, no, I'm not doing that for you. No, that's not what I want. And that's difficult for you because you've been a people pleaser. You've been following everybody. It takes great courage. And if you look at this card, Do you see how the lion used to be a lamb? Not anymore. You will need to be patient, but mostly you have to be patient with yourself. What you have been wishing for and wanting is there for you, my friend. But in order to bring it in, you got to do the work. Good answer, eh? Like that was a good answer. Take a picture of that. Let me know what you thought. All right. Okay, Geetha. So, will I marry with my true divine lover? Harmony love. You know, I've had this question asked many, many times. Never in my whole lifetime have I been asked quite that way. You get A plus for for the way you phrase that question. Awesome. Okay. Will I marry? Tiger. That's what I was waiting for. Thank you. I got out of a quite challenging connection, and I am single and focusing on myself now. Perfect answer, eh, Tiger? Is exactly where you are and what you need. So I love it. I always say I never tell you anything you don't already know, because your angels are always talking to you. But sometimes it just helps to hear it from lips, I tell you. Will I marry my true divine lover? Harmony love. I hope so. I hope so. I think the question I probably would have asked is, will I meet? But we're going to answer, will you marry? So that is more in your control. Oh, yeah. That is more in your control than you know. Yeah, they won't even let me answer further. Seriously? Okay. Let's get the energy. There we go. All right. All right. So 2 to a 10 is an answer. And they dropped your state of being, who you are, where you are, what you're thinking, and what you're going through. So the question that you asked is actually part of your soul expansion. It is based on an ace is a destiny card. So this is something that you wanted to learn from, extend from, overcome. It's something that you said to your guides and angels that you want to do, and you can have it. You do have the key within yourself to call this in, to bring this in, to align with this. But in order to do so, there's some work that needs to be done. Both of these are the shovel, which means there's work to be done. It hasn't been easy, and life has not been simple for you. So you've had to put your armor on at a very young age. And what's happened is the armor has rusted shut. You don't know how to take it off. And what you're calling in, you can't have the armor on. And the scary part is when you expose your heart, you're right. It's like, it's scary, because what can they do? They can stab it. Well, you've been through that. You know it's not going to kill you. So you unstab it, go, well, you suck. Here's your knife back. Off with you. That's why it's going to get to a point one day where you're going to realize it's going to be scarier not to love. than it is to love and be hurt, because you've already been through it. Now, the other factor here is you're very hard on yourself. Nobody needs to tell you what you've done wrong. You've already beaten yourself up a million times. So it's like, it's very important that you stop doing that. You've got to treat yourself like you do your friends. You would never belittle your friends. You'd never tell your friends they're not good enough. You'd never beat them up for what they've done. So once that becomes water under the bridge, that is the key to the next chapter. And the next chapter is you need to master your thoughts. When you master your thoughts, the darkness doesn't consume you anymore. You don't get caught up in drama, trauma, depression, addiction, affliction, and all the distractions of the world. When you control your thoughts, you actually get in the driver's seat and you start creating your life. You start being the dictator of your life. You don't let other people's emotions, thoughts, feelings dictate it anymore. This takes a lot of work, but it is so powerful and it is so important, because once you learn how to control your thoughts and to shift them into the whole perspective of who you are, the true light, love, passion, joy, abundance, like your birthright, the darkness will no longer touch you. And you start to create, and you're going to know you're on the path of it, because they will send somebody to you that is so aligned. The two of you will blend beautifully together and you'll build roots together. And the neat thing is they will have learned what you have learned. So they're going to help you deal with your emotions. So this will be first and then this. And that's the key to calling it in. That's exciting. But right now it's not going to come anytime soon, because this is where you are. This is what you're doing. So heavy. I'm going to do this in 2 parts. So let's go this, take a picture, water under the bridge. And then we'll do this is the key right here. Perfect. You're welcome. Thanks for subscribing to my channel. I appreciate it. All right. Well, at least we got 2. I want to see if anybody else comes in. Yes, done, ma'am. Thank you. That's great. Have a great weekend. I appreciate you. I appreciate if anybody else is in the room, this is your time to type your quick yes, no question, because after that, I'm gonna open up my other platform, and there's far more subscribers on that one. So once I open that one, I'll be busy all night. But I thought I'd go here first because I'm trying to get new subscribers. And I wanted to come here first for that. So please, if you really want to support me and help me, and you feel that you've gotten value, ask your friends to subscribe. Ask your family to subscribe. It costs them nothing to subscribe. I got to get to 1,000. It is very important. That's my focus. But other than that, I appreciate you. And yeah, thank you so much, you guys. I will let you know. My name is Bonnie B. I'm a spiritual psychic medium. What does that mean? It means I only work with the white light. So I connect to your guides, your angels, about your life and where you're going. I go live every Monday for Manifestation Monday. That's where you can come to ask for prayer or manifestation. And I go live every Thursday for Thoughtful Thursday. And that's where I answer free yes-no questions all night. Other than that, I come live sporadically when the pulse pulls me. If you need more, feel free to book a reading. My readings are $175 for the hour. They are over Zoom. They are recorded, and they're very life-changing. You can see what 10 minutes does. Imagine a whole hour. Hi, Stola. Good morning. You just caught me because I was gonna be logging off soon. I was hoping to strum up another subscriber or two. So Stola, you've had a question answered from me before. So I'm just going to put it out there because obviously I'm giving my time for free. I'm really trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. So if you're able to share, ask your friends, this girl's really nice and she's trying to get to 1,000. Do you mind helping her, just subscribing to her till she gets to 1,000? Because after I get to 1,000, they want to leave. That's fine. But I got to get to the 1,000. So that's why I do this. So if you can help, that's great. Appreciate you. Otherwise, I hope you have a really good weekend. Hi, Diva. I'm great. How are you? It's interesting that they have a crown. What does crown 3 mean? Crown 1, crown 2, crown 3. I wonder what that means. Oh, here, I can ask. Top fans in XP. What's the leaderboard? A place for fans to stand out in the community. The top 3 special badges in live chat. It resets every stream, so you can always try again. How do you get on the leaderboard? You'll need to collect experience points or XP. Here's how you get them. Send live chat messages, send super chats, and super stickers. Cool. Okay. That's neat. So that's kind of similar to the other platform too. Interesting. I love your praying. Excellent. Yeah, that's Manifestation Monday. I'm so glad to hear that. It was interesting because everybody was all about the yes/no questions. And when I first did the Manifestation Monday, I got such resistance from it. But now it's almost like they wait for it. It's almost like they prefer it more. So, and I think what's neat is a lot of them are seeing how I'm guided. Like I had this one ask me to pray for her job. And next thing you know, I'm talking about healing her right arm. And she's like, how do you know my right arm was all messed up? She was, I never told you that before. So it's kind of neat how I'm guided when I do prayer sometimes. It's really cool. Anyway, you guys, I'm gonna call it a night because the room's not very busy, but I really do appreciate you. I hope you guys have a really good weekend and make sure you log in on Manifestation Monday. That's for your free prayer and manifestation requests. The time is 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is midnight Eastern Standard Time. Love and light to you guys. Thank you. Bye-bye.